Welcome back to my reviews of the original Rescue Bots cartoon. Today, we're taking a look at the episode Odd Bot Out. In this episode, Bumblebee returns to Griffin Rock, and Blades is very excited to have his friend back. Unfortunately, Bumblebee's trip to Griffin Rock does not go as Blades had planned. We begin with Blades being overjoyed that Bumblebee is coming back to Griffin Rock.
This time, everything's gonna be perfect for my BFF.
BFF?
Bot friend forever.
Aw, Blades is so cute! And you know, bot friend is only one letter off from boyfriend.
Is there room on the banner for that?
I think Welcome Bumblebee, Hero of the Galaxy is plenty.
Aww. Okay, I can't just keep showing clips and going aw every time Blades does something cute, even though that's usually what these reviews are. But if I keep doing it for this one, I'm basically just going to end up showing the entire episode. And then I'll definitely get copyright claimed on that. So just assume that anytime Blades says something, I went aw at it. Okay? Danny gives Cody a letter to mail for her, but he gets distracted by Frankie's new ski sneakers? Not to mention a tidal wave that wipes out Doc Green's floating lab. No, not that type of tidal wave. The point is, Cody ends up forgetting to mail it for her, which turns out to be Danny's pilot's license renewal, meaning she's unable to fly for a few days.
Besides, I'm the one who does all the flying, so can't she just...
No. If someone saw Danny at your controls, her license could be gone for good.
I'm kind of with Blades on this one. Again, I thought it's been established already that the rescue bots are at least somewhat autonomous. Why can't Blades fly himself? I mean, that's what he does anyways. Besides, he's a helicopter. If you look up and see a helicopter flying overhead, can you tell who's flying it? And besides, Charlie flies Blades later in this episode anyways. Are you telling me that he's had a pilot's license this entire time too?
B-Day is finally here!
It's someone's birthday? Oh right, Bumblebee Day, not birthday. Also, Chase's poetry and Boulder's artwork is so cute! Bumblebee finally arrives, but much to Blades' disappointment, Bee is not here for pleasure, but is instead looking for a Cybertronian artifact.
My team has detected a newly activated Cybertronian artifact on or near Griffin Rock. Only the power of a Prime can turn off this technology.
Wait, the rescue bots are looking for a Cybertronian artifact? This is just like what the Autobots and Decepticons were doing in Transformers Prime. I wonder if this is another link between these two shows. Could Team Prime have decoded part of the Icon database and discovered that one of the artifacts happens to be located in the area of Griffin Rock? I'd like to think so. And so, with Danny unable to fly, she instead gets to ride with Bumblebee.
Why would I mind sharing my partner with you? It'll be my two best friends riding together. I'm fine.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Blades brags to Bumblebee about all his rescue missions, but their archaeological expedition is soon interrupted by a rescue emergency.
I just got a call from Captain Shaw. A right whale is swimming close to the ferry. Really close.
Okay, seriously, I know it's not a shark, but we established in a previous episode that Captain Shaw is a reference to Jaws. And the whale even takes down the ferry in a similar manner to the shark. And they don't reference the movie at all? Was it too hard to work in a line like, "You're gonna need a bigger ferry"? So Heatwave and Cade rescue the people, while Blades and Charlie tow the ferry to shore.
First the rogue wave, now the right whale going the wrong way.
Did they literally choose to use a right whale in this episode, specifically so they could make this a cute little joke? How obtuse of them. If you can triangulate my meaning. Okay, that's enough math jokes. Back at the firehouse, they seem to have added a racetrack to their backyard, which reminds me very much of the one they have at the Academy in this show's sequel series. Blades is jealous of Bumblebee and Danny's new friendship.
What? But I'm your original bee. That rhymes with me, and it stands for Blades.
You're not upset, are you, Blades?
Bee and Danny are supposed to be my best friends, not each other's. Now they don't even need me.
Aw, poor Blades. It seems that he has a thing to learn about friends. One of the best things about friends is that you get to share them with your other friends. But it is then that Optimus Prime requests Blades' help with a mission, to which Blades fanboys out almost as much as Smokescreen did in last week's episode review.
Please inform Chief that we are on a mission.
He said we. Me and Optimus. We're a we.
Take it easy there, Blades, or people are going to start shipping you two together. So, Optimus Prime has identified the relic responsible for all the weird events in this episode, and it apparently turns anything to liquid. Literally anything.
If we do not shut it down soon, this entire island will become water.
But then everyone on it would...
Yes.
Yep, if they don't find it fast, all of Griffin Rock is going to end up like Senator Kelly in the first X-Men movie. While the other rescue bots take care of various emergencies around town, Blades continues to gush about working with Optimus.
Optimus? Helping you is... I mean, you're bigger than Elvis!
I have not met this Elvis, and am unaware of his size.
Trust me, Elvis was pretty big.
Please be advised that all lanes are temporarily carpools.
Oh, Chase. So, Optimus turns off the liquefier, and I'm disappointed that he clearly uses a power-up and energize tool, but we don't get to hear Peter Cullen say the words. Bumblebee cleverly saves Danny from the quicksand, and Blades learns to share his friends. Well, this was a cute episode of Rescue Bots. I loved seeing Blades fanboy over Bumblebee, and later Optimus Prime. It was just an all-around absolutely adorable episode. I just wish we could have seen Blades and Bumblebee do some of the activities that he had planned. That would have made this episode even cuter. Well, what about you? What did you think of this episode of the original Rescue Bots? Let me know down in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and do all that other fun stuff. And I'll see you here next time for the next episode of Rescue Bots, the Griffin Rock Express. So I'll see you back here next week for that.